by quoting a famous saying, "It's never too early to start and it's never too late to try." Starting something new is more important. The timing, more often than not, depends upon the priorities that each one of us have to deal with. Let me here quote two life instances. I started my fitness journey at the age of 40, and when I looked around, people who used to work out with me were much younger. I took to driving a car at an early age of 18, and in this case, people around me were much older, and this is 3 decades back. So, did my taking to the steering of the car much early in life add an advantage, or was an advantage? Or did my taking baby steps towards my fitness journey much later in life make me feel left out? The answer is a big no. For I would want to believe that it is the set of circumstances that play a vital role in each of our decisions. Let me also share another incident. In our CFP studying group, most of the CFP aspirants were nearly half my age. But all of us, irrespective of our ages, were driven by the common purpose, and that was to add financial character to life goals. And that is what makes the difference. Also, on a lighter note, let me share this with you, that with age, people start taking you seriously. That's because the life experiences that you've accumulated all these years make people trust you much more. And when your life experiences get validated by a certification like CFP, it can move mountains in terms of adding to the financial well-being of those around you. So my message to all of you is that ignite your today to spark your tomorrow. Thank you.
You see, FPSB, this particular course, I thought of doing when I was 42 years old. I had a lot of personal hesitation and dilemma whether I'll be able to complete this course because I was out of academics for a very, very long time. And I started this company once I quit my job in a foreign bank. And during those days, what it used to happen, a lot of training sessions used to happen. And so when I started this company way back in 2006, from then onwards, I did not have much of formal training of any particular financial product. So what happened one day that, a couple walked into my office and they wanted to discuss about their daughter's higher education, and they wanted to know how much money that they should keep so that their daughter can pursue her education. So I gave more or less a vague answer, and when they went off, I thought to myself that I've not done justice to whatever I've done, whatever I've said. So then I took this help of Google Baba, and Google Baba threw up this fantastic idea that FPSB as a course gives a lot of knowledge about this type of handling clients. So I started off this course, and I was always very apprehensive whether I'd be able to complete it or not because of the extensiveness of this particular course. It's the huge vastness of this course. So somehow or the other, ultimately I managed to complete this course, and I'm really thankful now because all this while we used to look into financial planning or sharing ideas with the clients from a different perspective. Now it is more in terms of going with more disciplined approach, and I'm really thankful to FPSB, and I would rather encourage everybody that it's never too late to start off anything. And with this Diwali, uh, it is a beautiful reminder to that light of Diwali will bring hopes, and with this hope, I would also hope that you also come forward and do this course. Thank you. Namaskar.
That's a very interesting question, whether, doing my CFP a little later in life was, how did it pan out? But to answer that, I think I need to take you back to why this whole thing started. CFP actually for me was a second innings. Worked in the corporate sector for nearly 16 years. And post that, there was always this, this, what do you call it, a midlife crisis or whatever. This, how can you do something on your own, be your own boss, as well as do something which is meaningful? And that's when this whole, we met up with a CFP and we said, if this works for us, it will work for everybody of the similar age, etc. And that's when this whole thought, of whether we also wanted to evaluate whether there's enough potential to grow in it, and we thought there was tremendous potential, and that's how this whole thing started. So once I took the decision to pursue this certified financial planning, I decided to go whole hog. At that time, you had a fast track status, and you could do subject by subject. And I decided, since I'm not from the industry, I do it one at a time. So what are the advantages or disadvantage of starting late? I guess it's a huge advantage. Just imagine that, if somebody is looking for a financial planner, they're looking more so from, somebody who's had some experience, so has built some wealth. So it is a big advantage. Grey hair is actually a positive thing in this profession. Also, when you reach out to customers, you find customers of your same age group and same kind of, where you connect with people with the same values and same age group. Now, to answer your question, I mean, would I want to cater to somebody who's 40, 45-year-old or somebody who's 20, 25-year-old? If they're in the building wealth management space, obviously 40, 45-year-old, where they're more settled, they are, somewhat, some assets have already been gathered, and there is potential for growing it a very fast. So it was a very big advantage doing CFP at the time when I did. Yes, the advantage stops there. There is no discounts just because you have some grey hair or you've put in some years. The initial grind is the same for everybody. I think it takes time to set up, unless you're in a great hurry or you want to gather AUM at a very fast pace. Initially people, they look at you and they say, okay, you've not done any of this in the beginning, so how come suddenly why should we come to you kinds? It takes some time. You need to build your credibility. You need to have a first few customers, and then you get references from them, prove your worth. And that's a little difficult, after putting in 16 years and having a lot of people reporting to you, to start from basement level, that's a different ballgame altogether. And to start from income which is, not even equal to your 1 month salary, that's again a very, very difficult task. Once you get over that first phase of, finding it difficult to get customers, being your only companion and doing everything ground up, things slowly start settling in, and it's been a wonderful joyride actually. Couldn't have chosen a better profession, and I'm very happy I started at the time I started. It's panned out really well. Nick Murray's famous quote, which says, do good, do well by doing good, and be happy doing well by doing good. So this it's very easy to say, it's so meaningful, but it's very easy to follow in what we do. Also, it's hugely meaningful. We're changing lives of people for the better, and in the process you'll be doing well also. What more can one ask for?